Good afternoon and welcome to our recording here. This is looking at Module 5. This is for Environmental Science. Let's take a look this week at what we're going to be doing. So Module 5 here, you're going to take a look at some of the causes of global warming, specifically looking at fossil fuels. So of course, we depend on our fossil fuels for a lot of activities that we do. Look at my fan and my lights on, that is from fossil fuels, right? So let's look at some of the fossil fuels in terms of what emissions are being produced, some of the carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, sulfur oxides, as well as particulate matter. Take a look at the module introduction. So take a look, if you go ahead and click, you should be able to share screen here. If you take a look at the Module 5 learning objectives, here we'll take a look at understanding your energy usage in terms of your household, looking at sustainable solutions for an environmental issue, and also discussing some of the economic implications of that issue as well too. If you look at the module overview, so here is just a quick overview about energy, so you can take a look at that. In your readings for this week, so under readings and resources, specifically, take a look at chapters 15 and 16 from our textbook, Essential Environment. Chapter 15 will take a look at the impact fossil fuels have had on our planet. So when you read the chapter, think to yourself, what alternative energies need to be used to reduce the impact of fossil fuels on the environment? What role does conservation play in reducing this impact? Chapter 16 is going to take a look at understanding what alternative energy methods are currently being used. So how do these methods specifically work? What savings can we expect from reducing our fossil fuel use? There is an article here about renewable energy, all you need to know, so you can take a look at that as well too. And you can look at some labs here, so greenhouse gas equivalency calculator, as well as estimating appliance and home energy use. Your discussion for this week, how much energy do you use? So for this discussion, you're going to calculate how much energy you use each year. So there is a link here to the EPA. It's called Household Carbon Footprint Calculator. Just approximate your values. You don't have to know just the minute details, the specifics here. So you can just do approximation. If you don't have access to your utility bills, you can either provide a quick estimate of it. The EPA also has a calculator for doing that as well. So for your initial post, you're going to share your total carbon footprint. And this is in terms of pounds of carbon dioxide being emitted. And then compare it with the average household within your community, your zip code. Once you complete your calculation, you can develop a solution that you can implement to help reduce your carbon emissions. So you might think to yourself, well, I'm living as sustainably as I can. Well, there are some changes. For instance, maybe you can look into looking into reusable shopping bags, or maybe you can look into reducing your transportation routine. Maybe even instigating a meatless Monday. So one day of the week, you don't eat meat. Those could be some ways that you can help reduce your carbon footprint. Your initial post is due by this Thursday. And then your response posts, which are due Sunday, you're going to recommend alternative solutions for your classmates that could be used to reduce their energy use. So that should be a good discussion topic online here. And then your final project is sustainable solutions for environmental issue. So you're going to conduct research on sustainable solutions that could be used to address the issue that you've selected for your final paper. Keep in mind the unique aspects of the environmental issue. So solutions are not ubiquitous. So one solution in one area may work, another area may not. So use the peer-reviewed articles that you have identified. There's a worksheet here, so you can use your mouse to worksheet here and explain some of the advantages and disadvantages of the solution. So submit your assignment and make sure it addresses all the elements contained here. So again, just to recap, your initial discussion post regarding your carbon footprint calculator, how much energy do you use? That is due by this coming Thursday. Your 2 follow-up responses due by Sunday. And then your assignment here looking at sustainable solutions for your particular environmental issue is due by this coming Sunday. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to a great discussion online.